Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. First, I'm giving honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to all my fellow Akim Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. This place, Babylon, has lost its mirth. This place is no longer the fun, exciting, anticipating, interesting world that we once knew. For us younger brothers or older brothers, you brothers might have been born in the 80s and 90s and 2000s, late 2000s. And you same thing to you sisters, man. You sisters out there that were born during those eras, you realize before COVID happened, before the year 2020 happened, everyone knew that there was something big in the air, like it was a different world before the 2020 lockdown. Okay, if the world before all this shit happened had a huge, different, exciting, mirthful energy. Okay, and we all saw it. We all have our own experiences of dealing with this, the mirth of this world before we came into the truth. And now, after the year 2020 and many prophecies that happened during the past 6 years of the 2020 of the decade of 2020s, man, uh, we realize, man, the land has lost its mirth. America, Babylon the Great has lost its vitality, its mirth, its excitement, its joy. So, what is the meaning of mirth in the Bible? This is Google AI overview. In the Bible, mirth means joy, gladness, and merriment, often expressed throughout laughter, singing, feasting. But the Bible presents a nuanced view. Okay, so what does it mean biblically? Amusement, especially as expressed in laughter, right? And what brings you laughter? Entertainment, movies, video games. Okay, novels that were top selling books of the year. Hey, I grew up reading a lot of books, and I remember there were a time where novels and fictional books were highly popular, like highly popular as movies, man. Like highly influential and highly popular and groundbreaking, like certain movies, man. I remember that book, The Maze Runner, Twilight. My sister was a Twilight fan. I wasn't really into it like that because that was for the girls during that time. But even comic books, you know, Avengers, X-Men, Justice League. Now all those things from books to video games, movies, storytelling itself is lost its vitality. I believe today Marvel just dropped a trailer of a new Avengers movie, and that's how you know this place is done when one of his biggest products of mirth and excitement is now dull because during the past 5 years, Marvel hasn't done really good with the movies after Infinity War. I believe Infinity War and that Spider-Man movie was the last good movie that Marvel produced. Other than that, everything started to go downhill. Okay, and one of their actors, Marvel's actors, Mark Ruffalo, was speaking about how people are suffering during the global awards. I believe the global awards the other night. He said that people are suffering while we're here just partying, wearing nice suits, dresses, and stuff like that. People are suffering with paychecks, mortgages. They're losing jobs. Okay, and he was deeply sincere. He was in the spirit saying all that. Okay, I'm like, damn, that Mark Ruffalo, he could be a Jake, but I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. But the truth that he spoke was how millions of Americans have been feeling for the past 6 years, 6 to 5 years, man, till this day. Ever since C-19 lockdown, everything shifted. The whole world shifted. Before that, from 2018 to the 80s and 90s and 2000s to 2010 to 2018, 2019, that was the last sign of excitement here in America. That was the last of anything that was gravitating and influential in here in Babylon the Great. Let me grab the scripture real quick. We have so much to come beyond this world. And when I was thinking about earlier, what what the Spirit told me is that, after all these years, since when things shifted after George Floyd, the C-19 lockdown, stuff like that, you know, the Lord was over the years was taking the mirth out of this place, and now we're at that point. The Lord is telling you, brothers, hey, do not invest in this place. Do not get so caught up in this place, man. Okay, because the Lord got something far greater than America, man. All right, that's the kingdom of Yasharallah, the kingdom of heaven, man. This is Isaiah 24 and 7. The new wine mourneth, divine languish, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice ended, the joy of the harp ceaseth. So right, all the good music, that's how you know a kingdom is going down, because of its music is trash. There's no new Jay-Z album, there's no new Ludacris album, no new Method Man or 50 Cent album, or a Nirvana album, AC/DC album. All the influential people that was in music during the time from the 80s and 90s and 2000s, those days are over, man. The next song that's about to drop, you will hear it and you'll forget about it in 10 seconds, because you got so much stuff to do in your life, man. In your normal average every day, you turn on the radio, there's a new song that just dropped, you listen to it, it's good, and then you forget about it. And there's some songs that has unforgetful lyric and stuff like that in tune, but a lot of music that's being produced is trash. I was gonna say adequate, but that is a completely garbage. And that's a sign that a kingdom is coming to an end where the music is really, really bad. It says, the scripture said, the daughter of music has ceased. Okay, no, it has brought low. Let me grab that real quick. Yep, this is Ecclesiastes 12:4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets, and the sound of the grinding is low. He shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So right, the daughters of music, all right, which is the music genres, the music industry, everything is crumbling. Just music itself, not just the industry. Music itself is crumbling. When was the last time you actually listened to something that was really, 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 really good? That's why when you turn the radio on, they play old Michael Jackson music. They play old Tina Turner music. They play old Nirvana music. They play old fucking Madonna. Why? Because they were during that time, music was at its highest. They play early 2000 music from Ying Yang Twins, Lil Wayne, Drake. Why? Because music was at its highest. Music was still functioning. But now, music is a dead thing, man. All right, everybody want to become a rapper, but they can't rap. Okay, a lot of people want all these jakes. They want to become rappers and shit. You want to invest your spirit in this dead ass industry, this sick ass, wicked ass, wild ass industry, man. And we're in a time now where a lot of celebrities from ever since 2024, after Cat Williams interview, from 2024 to now to 2026, a lot of celebrities has been exposed, man, for who they truly are. How sick them, actually not even just 2024, ever since 2020. All right. It just shows you they've been exposed how sick and demonic they really are, man. That they sacrifice everything and everyone they love for crumbs of this world. They want to be on the big screen. So this place is done. So it says, the joy of the harp ceaseth. 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be better to them that drink it. Right. You could drink all your sorrows away, but it ain't gonna work. You can drink till the sun comes up. You still gonna have to deal with this lifeless, vibrant, less, how can I say it, man? This deadly state of America. You still have to deal with paying your bills, going to a job that you hate, going to a office or a job that you hate, sleeping in your car. You still have to deal with the bullshit or being unemployed. Okay, for you average Americans out there. While your president, your tangerine tyrant, DJ Trump, and many of his friends is living up eating the grapes and fruits of success, so-called success, while destroying other people's countries, man. This is 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Right, this place is called the city of confusion because it's bizarre world. Everything about this place is confusing, is demonic and evil. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is crying for the wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So right, the mirth of this world is gone. I was just thinking, the other day I made a lesson on how Marvel, and I keep on bringing up Marvel because Jake loves comic books. Jake loves great storytelling. And one thing about Marvel, like I said the other day, that Marvel likes to take things from Jake, but mainly, a lot of the characters in the Marvel comics were Jake's. But now in the year 2025, if you look at it the year 2026, if you look back, ever since Stan Lee and Jack Kirby died, Marvel didn't die when, when their movies was flopping after Infinity War. Marvel died when Stan Lee and Jack Kirby died, and a lot of their a lot of comic book writers and movie directors were just taking pieces of Marvel itself, Disney itself, okay, because Disney owns Marvel now, and they took the product and used it for themselves, and that's why when you read comic books, or not, and I'm just using Marvel as an example, that's why when you read comic books, you can't even start what does this mean? Where do I start with this comic book, or how do I start with this movie? Because all this is confusion. Even storytelling in this world right now is ripped apart. You can't even you can't even watch a movie that has great storytelling because you know that Esau is going to fuck it up. And why I'm using Marvel as an example, because like I said, Jake like comic books, Jake like superheroes and stuff like that. And that's another thing too, not just Marvel. When Hollywood is repeating the same movies and reboots and sequels and prequels and restarting a movie with a different cast, they don't have no new ideas. That's when a sign that the mirth is gone. When there's no originality, when there's no new ideas, no new top hidden blockbuster ideas, man. That's how you know that Hollywood is dying, because there's no originality. There's no authentic creativity no more. The creativity of this place is dead. Okay? I just paused this show I was watching called Friends. Me and my mom, we love watching Friends. The show Friends, it's not going to be another show like that. Which Friends was a copy off of, what's it called, Living Color. But if you think about it, there's not going to be another big, huge ultra top blockbuster show like Friends or Modern Family or Family Guy and stuff like that. And that's another thing too I picked up on Fox. Fox is always releasing new shows and nobody watches them. See, these TV networks and TV corporations and people that's writing all these shows, they creating all these pilots and shows and nobody's watching them. Because even TV itself is the mirth of television is dead. Because everybody's not watching Family Feuds or Jeopardy no more. People are turning on the news to see what their president is going to do next, because that's the time that we're in, where people are losing the lustrous, the lavish loving and care for entertainment. They're moving that out of the way and focusing on prophecy. Brothers and sisters, we're not the only ones that's focusing on prophecy. People are focusing on prophecy, but just in the worldly sense. We're focusing on prophecy through the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. The people in the world, they can't see what we see. All right, they can't hear what we hear. All right, but they know that something is up, something ain't right. You should have. Yeah, I recommend you, Akim Aqua, to watch that video the other night with Mark Ruffalo, man. Here it is. This man played in one of the biggest franchises, Marvel franchises in the world, man. One of the biggest actors, and he says something that the average actor or comedian, musician, or uh, Breakfast Club member or fucking YouTuber that be streaming and having fun all the time ain't talking about. How can you have fun? You wear suits and ties and nice dresses and tuxedos. How can you have fun in the music or movie awards or critics? What's it called? Global awards, whatever the fuck it's called. Critics award, whatever. While everybody's around you, everything around you is burning. That's basically what he said the other night. How can you have fun at a movie awards where everything around you is burning? And this place is going to burn, man. Okay? And don't think that the mirth of this land is gone and is dead and there's not going to be any mirth ever again. No, the Lord is about to give us mirth beyond our imagination, man. Okay, you thought Marvel was fun. You thought your favorite video game, Marvel Comics, DC Comics, you thought that was fun watching your favorite X-Men show, watching your favorite Jeopardy show, Family Feuds. You thought watching the MTV Awards or BET Awards, you thought that was fun. That's nothing, man. The Lord is about to show us unimaginable mirth in the kingdom to come, man. I keep on saying this all the time. The mirth in the kingdom is going to be 100 billion times greater than anything that you have ever seen. Okay? Greater than any Marvel movie, any comic book, any blockbuster franchise or video game that you love or, music that you like listening to right now. The Lord's about to give us something far greater than that, man. That's how I've been visioning. That's why I keep pushing this word, man, because I want to see the kingdom. We all want to see the kingdom. And it's not about me. It's all through the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. This is 1 Corinthians 2:9. But as it is written, I have not seen or ear heard, neither have entered the heart of man the things which Yahweh had prepared for them that love him. So right, the Lord got things far greater than anything that we love in this world, that we used to love in this world. Because brothers love movies, brothers love comic books, brothers love manga, anime, brothers love women. You know what I'm saying? Brothers love anything that they can, certain video games and electronics or certain architecture, whatever secret thing things that you like and admire, and your hobbies, man. The Lord got something far greater, man. How about Shimi outside is something far greater than anything that you will ever receive in this world, anything that you ever liked and loved in this world, man. Hey, man, I keep on saying, I be using Marvel as an example because I grew up as a Marvel fan. That's one of the biggest fandoms I grew up loving was Marvel. But now how things are being worn out because Esau is overly, he fucking ruins everything, man. He ruins storytelling, he ruins movies, he ruins music, he ruins everything. Okay? But the Lord got something far greater than fucking Marvel Comics or DC Comics. Your favorite TV show, sneakers, the chick that you had a crush on in high school. Okay? And I'm just using that I'm using it as an example. But everything that we loved and desired and wanted in this world, what we want to be, what we want to become in this world, ain't nothing compared to what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua about to give us in the next world to come. That's why you brothers gotta leave this place, man. This place is losing its mirth. The Lord is drenching the mirth out of this place like drenching water out of a wet rag, man. A wet towel. Okay? There's no fun in this place anymore. Because everybody's head is eyes, knows everything. It's on prophecy, man. They don't know what's biblically what's happening, truthfully, but they know that something big is about to happen, man. That's Jacob's trouble. So the Lord about to give us everything that we desire in the kingdom, man. Hey, fuck a car, man. You about to get a chariot. All right, fuck that nice, nice house that you saw on Zillow.com. Hey, the Lord about to give you a mansion, man, made of gold. All right. Hey, fuck that chick that you was trying to spit at, trying to shoot your shot at. Hey, the Lord about to give you wives that's far greater than any woman that you desired and wanted on this side, man. So, brothers, man, and I know I keep on rambling and repeating the same thing and stuff like that, but I'm passionate about this thing, man. I really love this, bringing out the word, and I pray that you, Akim and Akwath, are edified. The Lord got something far greater than anything that you ever desired, wanted, love in this world. So keep pushing, keep your mind on Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and stay tuned what's going on. And I'm speaking to myself as well. So with that, call Allah Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Rakah, Shalom.